Alright. Greetings, everybody. Today's review is on the Dragon Knight Advent Belt. We got several things to talk about this belt, so let's get started right away. Okay, so here's the packaging itself. I couldn't get the Advent belt back in there. Sorry about that. Alright, so the belt will be down here. There's a little hole here for a try-me function. I'll show that switch off later. Alright, so here's the packaging art with Dragon Knight all over it. In the back we get advertisement for the Advent belt, which we already have, and a drag visor again, with another picture of Dragon Knight and the same story. Other than that, nothing else new. That's about it for this. Let's get started on the toy itself. Okay, here's the Advent deck itself. Compared to the deluxe Ryuki decks, it's smaller. Yeah, and very lighter. Even without cards in this thing, it's very light. Okay, so as you can see, one side has a mirror reflection with a mirror edge on top and the bottom as well. You turn it around, this will be explained a bit, but as for the deck, you can't open it. You just has a space right here to insert the cards in. The good thing about this is that this could hold a lot more cards than this deck. From what I tried, this thing can hold like 5 or 6 before it gets too stuffed. This, I tried and I put 17 Yu-Gi-Oh cards in this and was able to draw each of them pretty well. And with drawing by itself, it can draw fine. Doesn't overlap like you can do with this, but there is another problem. I'll get to that. So yeah, that's about this thing. Let's get started on the deck symbols themselves. Okay, so for the deck symbols, Bandai of America decided to be cheap this time. We get these cards instead. Not very strong. I expect these to be ripped apart somehow. Alright, the catch is that with each card, it's double-sided. So we have Dragon Knight here, we flip it over, and we have for Spear. Same with the other 5 cards that you get with this set. So, Wrath, Axe, Incisor, Siren, Thrust, Wing Knight, Sting, Torque, Camo, Strike. So the only ones you don't get are for the alternatives, which I don't know if they have one, and Onyx or Kamen Rider Ryuga in Ryuki version. Don't know where this deck goes to. Okay, so for the decks themselves, you take which one you want. There's these little tabs on the top. Remember which side's the opening. You slide it in like so. Simple as that. Alright, for the cards, since you can't open it, you have to insert it one at a time. So, like so. But like I said, this thing can hold a pretty good amount. Though, yeah, there's going to be an issue we'll talk about in a bit. So yeah, that's it for the deck, supposedly. Let's get to the belt itself. Okay. Oh yeah, so before I put it on for demonstration, let me just say, okay. Right here, it runs on 2 AAA batteries that comes with the belt. The strap itself is a thin plastic one. The total length of it is 30 inches across, so much like with the Japan belts, you're going to have to mod this one to wear it. Alright, so let's put it on. Okay, so here's the belt strapped onto me. Now, this belt only makes 2 sounds as far as I know. The first sound is when you turn the on switch on the bottom. One more time. Alright. Sounds just like the show. Okay. Now next part is the whole transformation process, which is a letdown, as I'll show you. Okay. So you have your deck, you do the pose, Kamen Rider. First thing you have to do is line this up with this peg right here, just right, or else it gets jammed. And then you just push it in, and it just connects right there. Alright, see how I can get jammed? And this was the try me switch. All you do is press it down, and the second sound. Yeah, that's it. The only other switch on this thing is this top button, which stops it mid-spin so that this part faces forward. Yeah, you can't rotate it back, it only goes forward. I'll show you. Okay. Take it out. I think they put the space here. You just rip out like that. Honestly, it's just, the gimmick kind of ruins the whole transformation. Can you really plug it in? Plug it in, press this, and press that. Way too much. As for drawing the card, you can still draw it. They're just a big bum. The only problem is because it's like this, all loose, it's hard to get it straightened up so to draw the card out. But yeah, you can do it. So yeah, that's about it. So yeah, that's the advent belt. It was $24.99 and it's going to be listed at that price in the stores once it gets there. I got this off Amazon.com. I think it's still up there. So yeah, definitely a bit of a letdown. This needed to be harder to withstand more impact, more durable. And yeah, the whole transformation is just ruined by the gimmick. Especially if it has to be manual. Just stick it in, transform, done. Alright, so that's the end of the Advent belt review. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.